Hi everyone, this is Josh. Today we're going to talk about A Quiet Place Part 2 very briefly as, one, I don't have a whole lot of time to do this review, and two, I honestly don't have that much to say about this film. It was written and directed by Jim Halpert, or John Krasinski, who also starred and directed the first Quiet Place, which I thought was a decent horror flick. This is the type of film that I feel like is best experienced not knowing anything about it, so I'm not going to spoil anything about Part 2 or Part 1 in case you haven't seen Part 1. A Quiet Place Part 2 follows a family who tries to survive in a post-apocalyptic world where alien creatures hunt people through sound. Guys, I think overall this is a very tight, well-paced, and competently directed horror film. It gets a lot more thrills out of its concept than the first film did. I like this film better than the first one. The action scenes are a lot better with a lot of good moments of cross-cutting between different action scenes, which leads me to believe that Christopher Nolan may have had a big influence on John Krasinski before John Krasinski made this film. The production quality is a lot higher this time around, which makes sense since the budget is 3 times bigger than the budget of the first film. I thought the editing was really solid. The film uses silence pretty effectively in a way that builds tension consistently. And I think Cillian Murphy was a great addition to the cast, who I think is a solid actor. He and Emily Blunt especially deliver good performances. I do have some issues with this film, the first being that it's not violent or bloody enough in my opinion. These creatures are incredibly fast, powerful, and scary, yet they only seem to be able to smack humans around like pinballs. I know it's PG-13 and, it's trying to appeal to the whole family of all ages. I'm not asking for it to be R-rated. I just don't think some extra blood and mutilated body parts would hurt, you know? Or maybe I'm just a psychopath. I don't know. The main issue I have with this film, which was also my main issue with the previous film, is the writing. There's a couple of questionable choices that the characters make. One of them makes an incredibly stupid decision towards the end of the film that felt like it was done solely for the sake of trying to raise the stakes. This film also doesn't have a lot of character development. There's enough to the point that you have enough to go off of, but I guess I just wish I'd known a little bit more about these characters so I could get a little more invested. I also wish the ending wasn't so sudden. There's this great climax and then it just goes right to the credits like the first film did. I don't know, I just felt like we could have had a moment to decompress and absorb everything that just happened. It just seems like John Krasinski didn't know what to do after this climax, so he was just like, end. But with all that said, I did enjoy this film. You should watch it in theaters if you get the chance, and I'm going to give A Quiet Place Part 2 a 3.5 out of 5. Thanks for watching this review, guys. I really appreciate it. Let me know what you thought about A Quiet Place Part 2 in the comment section below. Feel free to leave a recommendation on a film, TV show, or subject that I should discuss next while you're down there. And of course, be sure to subscribe and hit the bell for notifications so you can know when I drop the next video. Thanks again, everyone. I will see you next time at the next review, and until then, get vaccinated, stay safe, and yeah, all that good stuff. I'll see you later.